Hi, my name is Juan. Welcome to my channel. On this video, we'll be talking about habits that will improve your sleep. This is the second video on a series I'm doing about how to improve your sleep. Okay, so before I get into the habits that will improve your sleep, I gotta talk about the two factors that regulate how bad you wanna go to sleep, because I feel it's very important for me to teach you guys about this, because all the habits are basically to optimize these two factors that happen within your body. The two factors are your circadian rhythm and the sleep pressure that's made by the buildup of adenosine inside your head. So the circadian rhythm is actually 24 hours and about 15 minutes. So if it wasn't for sunlight or when you ate or the temperature in the room or even some social interactions, it would last 24 hours and 15 minutes. But every time you go into the sunlight, it resets it back to 24 hours. Your circadian rhythm is reset by mainly sunlight, but it can be reset by other things like when you eat and stuff, because like blind people cannot see, so therefore there will be no sunlight that's gonna reactivate their circadian rhythm to a certain 24 hours. So they have to use like when they eat or the temperature fluctuations throughout the day that will reset their clock to 24 hours every day. And the second factor is adenosine, which is a chemical that builds up in the brain the longer you're awake. Habit number 1. Have a regular wake up time and a regular bedtime. This will make sure that you get in a rhythm with your circadian rhythm. And a good app for this on your phone is the clock app. And it has like a function where you can set your bedtime and your wake up time, and it'll tell you every night, and you don't have to like think about it. It's very easy, and then you can even select the days, but I would select every day because you're supposed to have a regular wake up and a regular bedtime 7 days a week, not just on the weekdays, but and the weekend you need the weekends too. So make sure not sleeping in the weekend. Habit number 2. Make sure you get sunlight in the morning. So as soon as you wake up, go to the nearest window or outside and get some sunlight. This will reset your circadian rhythm. Remember, the circadian rhythm is actually 24 hours and about 15 minutes. So when you get sunlight, it'll revert back to 24 hours. Habit number 3. Make sure you get some good exercise in. I recommend early evening because that's when your circadian system peaks and when your cardiovascular activity is gonna be best. So you're probably gonna PR or set a new record if you work out in early afternoon. But one word of caution, don't work out like an hour before bed, because then that will wreck your sleep. Habit number 5, wear blue light blocking glasses 1 to 2 hours before bedtime. When you block blue light at nighttime, your melatonin will start to build up inside your system, so it'll be easier for you to fall asleep. This leads me into habit number 6. Make sure to turn off all screens like an hour to 2 hours before bedtime. I like to turn off my screen around 1 hour before bedtime. Sometimes I don't do that, but right now I'm sticking to an hour before bedtime for sure. Habit number 7. Make sure to eat your last meal of the day 2 hours to 4 hours before your bedtime. This will allow you to have an empty stomach when you're about to fall asleep, because if your body is trying to process something in your stomach, it'll secrete insulin, and if there's insulin present, melatonin doesn't work properly. So just keep that in mind. Habit number 8. Make sure that your last meal of the day has carbs in it and less protein. More carbs, less protein. The carbs will give you an increase in serotonin, which is good for your sleep. But a quick disclaimer, by carbs I don't mean sugar, because sugar is gonna mess up your sleep, so you wouldn't want that. You need like something like sustaining on the low end, like rice or something like a pasta, but like I recommend rice because rice is gluten free and pasta, not all pasta is gluten free, so yeah, if you can stay gluten free, stay gluten free, but yeah, like I recommend longer sustaining, and yeah, this again will keep your blood sugar stable and not spike, because spikes in your blood sugar are very bad for your sleep. You could have adrenaline spikes and stuff, so it may wake you up in the night. So yeah, make sure you don't do any sugar before close to bedtime at all. And habit number 9, which ties in with habit 7 and 8, that you gotta have your last meal needs to be a light meal, not too big, because then it'll take longer to digest, and then you may still have food in your stomach before you want to go to bed. And then, as I mentioned, that insulin will hinder your ability to use melatonin properly, because they use the same receptor. So yeah. So one of the rhythms that your circadian rhythm controls is your body temperature, and around between 12 and 4 a.m. your body temperature will be at its coldest, and in order for you to fall asleep you need to lower your body temperature so you enter in a sleep state. And a good habit, so habit number 10, is that you want to go in the shower about an hour and a half before bedtime and actually take a warm shower or a warm bath, because then when you get out of the shower it'll be very pronounced. When your body temperature drops, it'll be more pronounced, and it'll be easier for you to go to sleep, and also it's relaxing at the end of the night. So yeah, quick disclaimer, don't do this right before you want to go to sleep, because you won't be able to, because you'll be too hot. That's why you need to do it an hour and a half before bedtime, so that your body has time to cool off and go into that sleep state. Also, one more thing, habit number 11 is turn your phone to airplane mode, because that way you don't like have signals coming into your room late at night, because it could, like, the EMFs could be damaging for you. So just put your phone on airplane mode. I highly recommend that last habit. One last bonus habit. If you're someone that cannot control yourself from looking at your phone, I would put it outside your bedroom. Get in the habit of putting your phone outside your bedroom. But if you can control yourself, then it's okay, but then make sure you put it in airplane mode. Well, that was my habits video. I hope you liked it. On the next video, I'll be talking about the supplements you need to take to make sure you're optimizing your sleep, or making sure that you're getting enough of those nutrients with actual food. But if you're not, then you're supplementing with the supplements that I'll be talking about in the next video. This has been real. See you guys in the next one. Make sure that if you liked it, like it, and if you want to support the channel, subscribe and comment. And thank you guys so much. See you guys in the next one. Peace.